You just got outed.
I totally didn't reinstall.
He's cooked. There's 4 cops around him.
Yeah, figured. All right, I'm in court.
Yeah.
All
right, I'm gonna come through.
Sorry, you're on a bad case of diarrhea.
Yep.
Have you gone to EMS? Because last thing we want is a.
Yeah, they just gave me an enema to clear me out, so I'll be good for court.
Damn. Okay, good for you.
Yeah.
They do enemas now?
Yeah, they just gave me one.
Ah, nice.
You know, you can get all services there. Okay.
All right. You all good? I'm gonna call you as a witness. All right. And then
we'll
they
get
got
this
something
underway.
planned up
We're
their
a couple
sleeve.
minutes late, so we'll just make it up in the
God,
long run.
what happened?
As
Sounds like they're
most,
gonna try to do something.
It's Tom. Where's Chris? Where's our witness?
Chris is on the way.
Openings.
Chris is on the way.
We'll start with the plaintiff, then the defense. We'll get into the witnesses for the plaintiff, then any evidence they wish to point out, and then the.
I know the hostage is here.
And any evidence they want to point out, and then closings. Limited to 3 witnesses, unless you guys need
more
than just
clowns,
motion
bro.
For more, and let me know. Other than that, I think that's pretty much it. Suarez, it is your floor to give the opening. You want to do introductions first? Actually, let's do that. Starting with the plaintiff.
All right, sure. Yeah, I'm Alex Suarez, the counsel and lawyer for my client, Mr. K.
All right. Defense.
I am Tam Tam, or Thomas Thompson, but please refer to me as Tam Tam. I'm the counsel for Officer Forrester.
All right. All right. Plaintiff, if you would like to start with your opening statement.
Wait, Loki, I got a pee so bad, bro.
Thank you, Your Honor. All right. Your Honor, this case is about a simple duty and a failure to carry it out. When a citizen calls 911 and reports an assault, an officer's job is not to decide in advance whether the report is believable. The duty is to treat it as an emergency, to investigate reasonably, and to let facts, not assumptions, decide what is true. Mr. K did exactly what any ordinary person would. After being assaulted at the Davis Apartments, he called 911 seeking help from Officer Paul Forster, who answered his call. What he received instead was dismissal. The evidence and testimony today will show that Officer Forster immediately rejected Mr. K's report that it was impossible, based on an assumption about the suspect being in jail already.
Oh, hello, is this Mr.
Made up his mind.
Yeah.
And even when Mr. K attempted to report this assault again in person,
I've got
the response did not
Mr.
change.
Dumas here.
It was only after the
he
comment
said that you might
that
know
we would be
any information
suing
about
that
his
Officer
kidnapped
Forster
wife.
began
Do you
to
have any,
realize he was
do you have anything
finally
you know about this?
messing up and
Yeah, did
didn't
they
want to
find
get
her?
caught in trouble.
Oh no, she's still
Covering
missing.
his
Do you know where
tracks,
she was last seen?
covering up his negligence.
All I know is,
No
bro,
meaningful investigation, no reasonable.
she got
effort to
kidnapped and
verify
he been
his
distraught
conclusion
ever since.
Before the facts
He been acting wild. He's just broken, heartbroken.
And the harm that
He really is. He's sick. I can tell him. He's so upset he lost both of his arms. Actually,
I caught him in his car, jerking off alone, crying. So, dude, what are you doing? Like, yeah,
really?
yeah. He's like, dude, that's all I'm gonna have now is my hand. My wife's gone, bro. Like, this is just me and my hand now.
Right.
Okay, did you happen to see who took them? Or sorry, who took her?
No, I didn't, but.
All right. Well, listen, I appreciate any information you can provide for us. I'll let you get back to your court.
Thank you.
Here to watch what is one of the most strangest cases I think I've been a part of, and I'm a clown. What you will hear is a man got assaulted, and the police were called. The police responded. Investigation was conducted. Report was written. Warrant was issued. And a suspect was arrested and charged. And somehow, after all of that, we are not here against a man accused of committing assault. We're here against the officer who showed up after the assault occurred. Look, the counsel and Mr. Kebun, sorry, my bad. We have this court believe that Officer Forrester was neglected
defamation right
because he did not respond in precisely the way that he wanted. He should have.
He's flirting again.
You know? But he should have known exactly what happened before arriving. But he should have known exactly who was telling the truth in such a chaotic scene. You know? But, you know, that's not how investigations work, and that's not how justice works. Right? Officer Forrester arrived to confusion, noise, competing voices, and an alleged man who needed assistance. He did whatever officers are trained to do. He assessed the situation, investigated a complaint, and documented the incident. And ultimately, the very man who was on the warrant was arrested. That's literally what an investigation is. That's not negligence, Your Honor. What makes this case so bloody unusual, Your Honor, is that Mr. K is not asking the court to judge the outcome. The outcome happened, you know. He was injured.
You're a pain in my ass.
The suspect was arrested, Your Honor. The plaintiff is going to ask the court to judge a split-second professional decision made in the middle of a chaotic situation with the benefit of hindsight, Your Honor. And then go, yo, that's negligence! By the end, Your Honor, I believe the evidence will show something very simple. Mr. Forrester did not ignore. He did not abandon the investigation. He did his job. And when an officer responds, investigates, obtains the warrants, and sees the suspect brought to custody, the question before this court does not become negligent. It becomes whether it should have come to court.
Yeah, this is
Wrong.
ridiculous.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
That guy didn't do any reports. He didn't do the warrant. None of that.
He didn't do the warrant. He didn't do the warrant. He did put in a statement though, just so you know.
All right.
Yeah, but he didn't do any of the other shit that Tom just said.
All right, just so that both sides are aware, you do have.
And Gio didn't get
microphones on your
arrested there.
bench.
They let him go.
Use them.
That's why they had to
wisely.
put a warrant out, because they didn't do their job at the
Any
time.
witnesses you call, please make sure the witnesses take a moment.
And that's why he got away, because they
before
refused to
answering
show up right
questions in
away.
case either side wants to object.
Yep.
I will let you know if I need a rebuttal, but I will listen to the initial
Exactly.
objection and the rationale.
Little man.
If
They
I
had to
make
put a warrant
decision,
out
I'll make a
because he
decision. If
didn't
not,
do
I'll
his
ask
job.
for a rebuttal from
The
the
warrant
side
going
that
out in
is
itself
acted
proves they
against.
didn't do their job, because
All right, with that
they would have
said,
caught him
I
right there.
believe
They
that
would have
the
showed up
floor
right
is
then and there.
yours,
Exactly, yeah.
Plaintiff, if you want to call your first witness.
Are you up first?
All right.
All right, Mr. K. We would like to call Mr. K as our first witness.
All right, please approach the stand here. There's a microphone over there on your left side when you get up here. You'll use that. And once my clerk gets off his phone, he'll be more than happy to swear you in.
Thank you. I'm ready. How you doing,
Right,
sir?
sir.
Pleasure to meet you.
Doing great, sir. Can I have you raise your right hand and pledge and repeat after me?
I swear.
Just answer, sir. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth upon pains and penalties of perjury? So help you, K-Buns.
I swear.
There you go. He's sworn in, sir.
All righty.
Fantastic. Mr. K, just before we begin, just to ensure we're on the same page here, do you believe Ramya Raman is a bitch?
Yes.
All right. He's definitely telling the truth, Your Honor. Just wanted to make
Yeah,
sure that's
we
thrown on
accept
the
that.
record.
We accept that, Your
He's
Honor. That's
definitely telling the
scope.
truth then.
Not only is
All right.
that now court record, I
Yep.
also now can verify that he is telling the truth. We have a
Yep.
baseline.
A,
All right.
a horny bitch,
Fantastic.
to be exact.
Oh, okay, okay.
Ooh.
Noted.
We can note that for the record, Your Honor.
Horny, perverted, fungal freak, to be exact.
Okay, we're getting a little too much
Let's note
detail.
that- let's note
We
that
do
down
know
too,
you're
Your
telling the
Honor.
truth.
Foot fungus,
We want
ebony
that on the
back
record.
shots, you name it. He's down for it.
Yep. We want that noted down, Your Honor. Make sure we're getting this all on the record, please.
All right, yeah, duly noted.
All right. Mr. K, can you tell the court what happened at the Davis Apartments on June 8th?
Well, I'm sure a lot of people here saw it in the previous case. I was brutally assaulted by Gio while in my wheelchair, being kicked, trampled on, brutalized. Gio then ran off into his apartment. This happened all out front of Davis' apartment. Ran out there in anger, possibly to grab a weapon. Who knows at that point? He was losing his mind. And at that time, I had called the cops, begging for help. I dialed 911. I told him I'll help. I'm being attacked and jumped at the Davis Apartments by Gio. The officer responded to me, "No, sorry, that's impossible. I just sent Gio to prison." I said, "No, it's possible. He's here right now, and he's assaulting me." And again, he said, "No, that's impossible. Gio went to prison." That went back and forth quite a few times, anywhere around 5 times. And it took quite a few minutes to convince him to finally help me. I had to beg for this officer to come and help me. Now, by that time, since he wasted so much time, Gio hopped into a black Seminole and started driving off. While he was driving off, at the exact moment, the officer finally pulled up. When he pulled up, I said, "That's him. That's Gio in the black Seminole driving off." The Seminole was still in sight. You could see it. And officer responded, said, "No, that's impossible, sir. I said Gio's in prison." I said, "No, he's not. He just assaulted me." I had multiple witnesses. The mayor was even there. He's seen it all. And this officer refused to chase him and refused to help. Instead, wasted time sitting there arguing that it's impossible because Gio's in jail. So the guy did escape. There's a reason they had to put a warrant out, because the officer refused to do his job at the time. He refused to do anything until the real cops showed up. And that's when they got down to business, and that's when they sent units out to chase him. Which ultimately they did not catch him because they waited too long because of the negligence from this officer refusing to respond to an emergency. So that's what fucking happened.
I see. Okay. And at any point, did Officer Forrester appear open to just the possibility that the assault had actually occurred?
No,
At any
he said,
point?
and I quote, "No, that's impossible." Multiple times.
I see. Okay. And, you know, for what you would typically expect, what would you have expected you should have received as a responding officer?
Well, it should have been without question. When you call 911 with an emergency, you expect to get help because that's the emergency responders. I expect an officer to say, "Okay, sir, we're sending units immediately." But instead I get, "No, sorry, sir, he's in jail." While I'm telling them he's beating me.
I see. So Paul Forrester, to clarify, showed up to the scene after, but late. When he showed up to the scene, do you believe that at any point that he was ever genuinely interested in looking into this crime that had happened?
No, because he
Objection,
said,
speculation.
Yeah, give it just a second, witness, before you answer questions, just to give it time. So speculation. Why do you believe it's speculation?
Because he's asking him to speculate on Mr. Forrester's mindset at that point in time.
I would
Okay.
like to rebut. You would, Your Honor?
Yes. Let me hear your rebuttal.
I believe it's very fair for Mr. K to establish what he perceived as Officer Forrester's actions because of what Mr. Forrester was saying to him. He should have every reason to explain how he believed Mr. Forrester was acting in that situation.
Okay, so what you are getting at with that rebuttal and what you asked the witness here are slightly different variations. I would just say I'm going to sustain it, but I encourage you to ask it in the way that you basically just worded it.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, it's formalities. I get it, but it does make a difference.
Sure. All right, Mr. K. How would you describe Officer Paul Forrester's actions when he showed up on scene?
his actions, well, he basically refused to help. And I quote, "No, that's impossible." So I don't have to speculate on what I thought he was trying to do. He made it very clear. He said, "No, that's impossible." And he refused to chase the person and refused to help. And he thought the whole thing was just bullshit.
Okay. So did Paul Forrester ever attempt to collect a statement from you?
No, he just said the whole thing's, he said, "No, this is impossible. He's in jail."
Okay.
I had a statement taken from other officers that arrived afterwards when we requested a superior because he was incompetent and dismissive of the whole situation.
And just for clarity's sake, who was that superior exactly?
I believe Lane and a couple others.
Fantastic. All right. We have no further questions for Ms. I have no further question, Mr. K.
All right. Defense. Yours for Cross.
Sorry, just stopping using the microphone, Your Honor. What's up, Mr. K?
What's going on, man?
How's it going?
Still smoking crack?
I don't even know if you can get crack.
I
Can you get
believe it.
crack?
I don't know.
Can
You,
you get
smoke
crack?
it, not me.
Oh.
You should tell me.
Is Tom under the influence, Your Honor?
We shall see. So,
Neither
you
here nor there for me to
spoke-
determine that. Right
you
now, he
spoke
looks
about
fine.
Mr. Rami Al Rahman being a pervert. Can you elaborate on that, please?
Yeah, sure. I would gladly, actually. He had a masturbation addiction. Basically, for those that don't know what that is, it's when he beats his dick. So he was doing that multiple times a day, and it turned into a big problem. Such a big problem that he wasn't showering, taking care of himself, developed a fungal foot fungus growing on his feet. They started giving off a fermented pickle smell. So that's why he's called the Pickled Princess. I mean, this goes deeper than that as well. He kind of leaked his search history, and there was all types of shit in there, ebony backshots, you name it. So, I mean, that's where that comes
Do you
from.
believe he ever masturbated in a household full of people?
I believe that you may be a fan of sorts, but yes.
Oh, he did. Okay, just making sure. Right, well, let's get back to
All
it.
right, hold on. Tom. I think I've heard enough about this topic. At this point,
How did he
I'm
know
making a
about that?
court order here that Mr. Ramiel Raman is going to be required to get at least 1 hour of therapy from Pillbox Hospital.
Perfect.
This is a chronic illness, and it sounds like his friends really care about him, and the last we want is him to suffer more. So you are hereby ordered for within the next week. You need to go to Pillbox for an hour of therapy.
I will say he's been getting better. I mean, I think it'll be great right now if we brought the people of this courtroom together to give a round of applause for Rami to help tackle this addiction he's got.
This is a very good intervention. I hope he does get the help he needs.
Proud of you, Rami. All right, get that.
We're
help.
proud of you. We're proud of you.
We're proud,
Who's the club?
Robbie.
Proud
We're
of you. Don't
proud.
worry.
Congratulations, man.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Rami. We're so proud of you, buddy.
Well done.
We're glad you could tell the whole court.
Put the lotion down. You can do it, buddy.
Put your paper down.
First step of getting help is admitting you have a problem.
We're proud of you. We're proud of you.
Proud of you, man.
We're proud
So
of you,
proud,
bud.
so proud.
All right.
What?
Right. Should we get back to the matter
Yes,
at hand?
please.
Okay. Right. So you stated that you were assaulted before Mr. Forrester arrived.
Yep.
So your assault had already been completed when you called 911.
No, it's ongoing.
It was ongoing. when you called
Gio was still
911.
on the scene, so.
Oh, but he wasn't attacking you at that point.
Objection. Asked and answered, Your Honor.
Well, I'm just clarifying. Your
Yeah, I
Honor.
was gonna say this falls more under clarification. If it does come to a question, I will sustain it. But right now, it does feel like it's more just clarifying the points
Okay.
that he was just making.
Just sound like
Continue.
he was asking them again in the same way. So that's
I'll keep notes on it.
all right.
Okay. So he wasn't. Well, we'll just move on. I think I forgot the question anyway. Yeah. So Mr. Forrester didn't cause your injuries?
What's that?
Mr. Forrester didn't cause your injuries?
Well, that's a deep question you got to look at here. He potentially was actually responsible for my injuries if he had responded in a swift manner. Maybe, I could have saved myself from verbal harassment, more internal bleeding, didn't have to yell on the phone, beg for help. There was a whole medical report, actually was on the record in another court case that I had internal damage from the wounds.
Okay, but like
And,
he
you
didn't
know.
actually do that. Okay.
Well, he
glad
was
that you're
involved in it,
speculating on that.
'cause he
I'm
refused
glad
to
you're
help,
speculating
so-
on that one. We appreciate that.
Well, you asked me a speculative question.
And then you expected Mr. Forrester to immediately pursue Gio King, correct?
Yep, that's what
But
an
he has no
emergency responder
obligation
does.
to. He has no obligation to rise and act, correct?
I don't know what you're saying.
He has no duty as an officer to rise and act.
You gotta ask the cop
Yeah,
that.
Testifying. Yeah.
I'm
Literally a
gonna
question.
overrule that was phrased as a question.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so I got to speak to an officer.
I mean, that's not
about what
that's
their
not a
duty is.
question I can answer.
Okay, so I got to speak to an officer about what an officer's duty is, yeah?
Yeah.
Objection, Your
I
Honor.
mean, I don't know what the
perfect.
fuck you're
I'll
saying.
give that-
I
Back in the
will
witness,
go
Your Honor.
ahead and sustain that. You are towing the line there, Tom. Just make sure you're towing it on the right side.
I'm just confused what
Okay.
he asked. I mean, a cop does a cop's job, right? So, I mean, it's pretty
Yeah,
self-explanatory.
I was just making sure that we knew what
a police
cop's
officer
job was.
is an emergency responder, right? You respond to emergency and you help. That's not what he was doing. He was dismissive
that's-
the whole time.
okay.
So,
Perfect, that's your opinion. I appreciate
no,
it.
that's what happened.
Yeah. Perfect.
No,
I appreciate your
impossible. I
opinion.
mean, is no dismissive? Define no. That's a dismissive term.
But did Mr. Forrester still turn up to the scene?
And he said no.
But he turned up to the scene, correct?
And said no. And refused to help.
Did he? This is a yes or no question.
He
Yes,
said
okay.
no.
Did
He was
Miss-
dismissive, so he did not help.
Did he turn up to the scene?
He did not help the scene.
So,
Your Honor, he is. Which we know
yes,
answering my
witness.
question.
I'm going to instruct you to answer that as a yes or no.
He showed up to the scene and was dismissive and did not help. He did
There
not.
you
He
go.
did not respond to the
Thank you.
emergency.
Thank you for telling us that he turned up to the scene. I appreciate it. And you expected him to pursue before speaking to anyone, correct?
Objection. asked
That's
and
not what I
answered.
said.
But Your Honor, this is a different question. This is about.
Yeah,
what?
I did not
this is
expect
a
him to do that.
Different question.
Oh, you didn't expect him to pursue without asking. Okay. Did you expect it before assessing the scene?
What?
Did you expect him
I
to pursue
clearly
before
s-
assessing the
Confusing?
scene?
I stated
that's
as
confusing.
before
Hold
that
on,
when
guys.
he
Slow-
arrived to
slow it down a
scene,
little bit.
it was
Witness, slow it
assessed.
down. Hold on here. So the objection is that confusing question.
Yeah, but I mean, if my client isn't confused, then he can answer, Your Honor. I'll withdraw if you want to ask.
I mean, I can answer because I see he's trying to find little holes here, but the fact of the matter is, he showed up to scene. It was already all assessed. The moment he arrived at scene, we told him that's Gio in the black Seminole, which I stated on stand here, was still in sight. And he was dismissive and said, no, that is impossible. So yes, he did arrive on scene, but he arrived not as a fucking cop or an emergency responder. He just responded as a guy who's saying no and did not help whatsoever. And the scene was assessed and he did not act on it.
And who assessed the scene?
We did, the witnesses, him there, on the phone. Right. He was dismissive from the start.
Okay, and he's protected by the First Amendment, correct?
Objection. Witness is not an expert in the amendments. In the
yeah, I'll overrule that one time, Tom.
Your Honor, I'm more than happy with that to be overruled, that the witness is not an expert in anything legal or matters. I appreciate that. So, do you know the report was filed?
Do I know the report was filed?
Yeah, on this.
What report?
You know, a report about the scene.
What's the report number?
Filed? It's in the evidence, Your Honor.
Well, what's the report number? I need to know the exact report you're talking about.
I will direct your.
He's asking me a report, but doesn't even know what report he's talking about.
I literally just said report 1223.
No, you didn't.
Understandable.
You just said it now. You didn't say it before.
There is report 1223 entered into evidence. Yes.
Okay, and what's that report?
About this scene.
Yeah, well, tell me about it. I don't know who wrote it.
I'm not the one on stand here. I just need to know. Do you know about that report?
Well, you just told me about it, so now I know about it.
Okay, perfect. And your testimony before, when you said that other people took evidence for you to create a report, that was false?
Objection.
What?
Misstatement of testimony.
That's not what I said.
Not what he said.
Yeah. Tom, be careful about that. I see where you're coming from. Where you're getting at. There's probably better ways to phrase that.
You're like a copy of Colt Cassidy.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
No, it's not a compliment.
It's a massive compliment. Thank you so much. So, do you know a warrant was issued for Gioso King?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. And
not by
Gioso
him.
King was eventually
It wasn't by
charged,
Forrester.
But a warrant was issued.
Not by Forrester.
Okay, I think he's already answered the question, Your Honor, so I'll move on. And Gioso King was eventually charged for this assault?
I don't know to my knowledge.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. I have no further questions for Mr. Kebun. Sorry, I keep on mistaking, my bad.
Sure, that's not my name. I don't know why he keeps calling me that.
Yeah,
it's
that's
my
the
bad. I
second
keep
time he's
forgetting.
called.
That's the second time, and it's on purpose.
I think the defense is acting hostile towards my witness, Your Honor.
He is.
All right.
Misrepresenting my statements, calling me different names.
Hold on. All right. So, defense, this will be a warning here. Don't antagonize the witness. I understand.
Yeah, I apologize for that.
That's why it's a warning. Don't let it happen again. Right. With that, I believe it is your witness for rebuttal.
We have no redirect, Your Honor. We're
No
good.
redirect? Okay.
No redirect.
All right.
All right. In that case, you may step down. Does anyone want to mark the plaintiff?
I think we
here
get Chris up there. Be good.
Call him back.
Your
Or are
Honor,
we good?
I'm
Okay.
good. I'm good, Your Honor.
What do you keep?
We're all good, Your Honor.
Oh, let me get
All
off
right.
the microphone.
All right. Plaintiff, you may call your next witness.
Yes, Your Honor. We would like to call Chris King to the stand.
He's trying to argue that he showed up to scene, did his job as a cop, and that a report and an arrest was made. But Forrester didn't do any of that. Forrester showed up to the scene, didn't do shit as a cop, didn't do anything report-wise or warrant-wise.
I put a
The only reason shit got done is because we requested superiors.
So he has a history with having this exact issue because this happened to me like 3 weeks
Yeah, I
ago.
remember.
And I put a complaint on him. So he has complaints
Hey,
on him already.
Suarez, come here. They're trying to capitalize on the point that of like, oh look, well a warrant was made and the guy was eventually arrested,
Yeah,
but
but
then
that's
none
not
of
the
that was
negligence, yeah.
Forrester, and the only reason that happened was because we demanded superiors to come down.
Nothing but
Exactly.
Until
yeah,
superiors came down, he was dismissive of the entire thing and refused to help, claiming it was impossible.
Yep.
Yeah.
Suarez, he
You have
also
to-
has a record of this as well, by the way.
But hold on,
Like,
hold on.
He's been
All
straight
right.
for this as well.
But it doesn't matter because we don't have a
One
witness of
second,
it.
John. Just give me a brief moment with my counsel.
If you
or
actually,
my
yeah,
client.
yeah, hold on. You could bring him
Absolutely.
up. If you bring Forrester up and question, have you been striked for a similar incident or da-da-da?
Yeah, exactly.
But also, we need to point out that like he was dismissive, didn't do shit, and the only reason shit got done is because we demanded superiors, and those are the ones who acted as cops and did shit.
Yeah.
Because that's his main point. If we could break his point of, well, he showed up and all this stuff happened. Well, he didn't do any of that.
Yeah. I'm trying to get that to reassure again on Chris.
Yeah,
and
so ask
then
Chris
I'll
as
try to
well.
call
Did they
Paul.
call
I don't-
superiors down? And when superior got to, is that when they finally started doing police work?
That spot. Remember that one time at Legion Square, like early ago?
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but
So
yeah.
he has a history. There's a history there of him being dismissive and being striked for it as well.
All right.
Yeah. All right. All right. I'm all good now, Your Honor. Sorry about that. All right. Mr. Chris King, how you doing?
Good, sir.
All right. You are the great mayor of the city, government official, correct?
Yes, sir. That is who I be.
All right. Mr. King, were you present at the Davis Apartments during the incident involving Mr. K and Officer Forrester on June 8th?
Yes, I was.
All right. What did you observe when Officer Forrester arrived, or what did you see?
Officer Forrester was being yelled at that Mr. K was attacked. And they were pointing at, I believe we were pointing at Gio in his car, and Officer Forrester kept yelling that it's impossible. It's impossible. As we were directing the damages and the person literally in the car right in fucking front of him.
Okay. And do you recall what the car was?
I believe it was a 4-door, blackish maybe. It's a couple days ago now.
Yeah, that's fine. Does a black Seminole remind you of anything? Remind you of this incident?
Objection leading.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and overrule that. I will state that I did at least note that it was a black car in response.
All right.
So
And
I
a 4-door.
It's an SUV, Your Honor. I just don't know the name of cars.
That's
I had a
perfectly
car
fine.
bed when I was younger.
Mr. King, can I instruct you to just pause just a second or two before answering so that the defense has time to object if needed?
Chris just
Yes,
made
sir.
it 10.
All right, continue.
All right, Mr. King. So, police did arrive to the scene, right?
Yes.
Okay. And who arrived originally first on scene?
The original person that arrived on scene was Mr. Forrester.
Okay. And what conversation, if any, did you hear between Mr. Forrester and Paul? Or sorry,
Lot
Mr.
of
Forrester
confusion.
and Mr. K. Mr. Forrester and Mr. K.
He clarified.
Mr. K was in agony and in pain and screaming for help, pointing, I believe, at where Mr. Gio was, trying to get the officer's attention. The officer was very loud and talking over people, screaming, "Possible! It wasn't him! I sent him to jail!" But we all literally were staring at the person that he said it was impossible.
I see. Okay. So, it would be of your opinion that Mr. Forrester is being dismissive.
Yes.
Okay. So based on what you observed, did Officer Forrester appear in any which way interested in determining whether any assault had actually occurred?
Not at all.
Objection,
Okay.
speculation.
I'm never. Okay.
Let me hear a rebuttal for that.
I mean, again, this is kind of the same rebuttal as what I said earlier, Your Honor. Chris King has the ability to
Okay.
see how Mr.
Again,
Forrester's actions are.
it's just the way I get it. Tom's rejecting to the way it was phrased to him. It's
I
implying.
mean, I can test. Well, I'm sorry.
It's implying that here is able to read Forrester's mind, but I understand the point of it. For just moving along, to speed this up, I'll overrule the objection, but I will take the appropriate note as to what's meant for this. For this
Appreciate
way,
that,
I'm
Your Honor.
adhering to both sides of what the intent is.
Yeah, we appreciate
Go ahead and
that,
move
Your Honor.
along.
Okay. All right. All right, Mr. King. Did you see Officer Forrester interview any witnesses there on the scene, or anything? Yeah, go ahead.
No, when we kept trying to tell him, he stated that I'm not going after that car because he's not here, basically.
Okay, I got you. And how would you describe Mr. Officer Forster's attitude?
This is really good
towards Mr.
testimony.
K?
Very,
Objection,
very...
narrative. He's calling for a narrative at this point.
I don't rebuttal, Your Honor. I don't think that. I think he can answer that question without being narrative, giving a narrative, Your Honor.
I'm gonna go ahead and sustain it, but I want you to just re-ask it in more direct ways for simplicity's sake.
All right, Mr. King, what was Officer Forster's attitude towards Mr. K?
Emotional.
Okay.
Damn it.
Was Mr. Forster being very dismissive?
Well, Chris isn't lying up there. He's telling
Like
the
a
truth.
Karen.
Leading.
None of this is fake. This is actually what happened.
Yes, leading for sure, but there's a better way to word that.
Sure.
Suarez. Yeah.
I'll withdraw the question. I'll re-ask. Mr. King, was Officer Paul Forster
Like
being
people that are
dismissive?
saying, "Oh, Chris is trying to dick ride, get back in." This is
Okay.
literally what happened.
And after witnessing the whole interaction,
He's the mayor. He's not
did
going to go up
you-
there and fucking
do
lie.
you believe that Mr. K's report had been genuinely investigated at all?
Objection. Leading again.
Yes, I'm gonna agree with you. Again, I'm gonna go ahead and sustain. You need to re-ask it. I know what you're getting at again. Just change the way you're asking it. You should be fine.
Sure. Do you believe there was any sincerity to Officer Forster's response to Mr. K's criminal report?
No, you're right, Chad. Anyone that does anything for K is a dick rider.
Truth.
Meanwhile,
When a
all these other
mayor
guys
has
got
to go out of
grinder
his way
fucking
to
units.
Scream at the top of his lungs, I need to talk to your manager, as you are blatantly ignoring the fact that this man was beaten and the car is right there, and you are telling me it's not real, and the mayor of the city has to then tell you to bring down your fucking manager down here so that the job could actually get done. No, I don't think he gave a fuck.
Okay. And the supervisor, who was the supervisor that came down to the scene?
It was Captain Lane, I believe.
Okay. All right. One moment. Is there anything else you think that might be worth asking him? But from my end, I think he's good. But I just want to make
You already
sure
capitalized on no police work got done until did you mention us requesting superiors after he was dismissive and
You're
refused?
quite loud, by the way. You're quite loud, by the way.
You heard me?
Yeah, I'll just
Yeah,
remind
he already
plaintiff
mentioned
here
that Lane came down as the supervisor. I'll
gonna
mention on the police work
do a
being
sidebar,
done as
make
well.
sure
I'll
no
touch
one
on
can
that.
Yeah.
Mr. King, did any police work get done before a supervisor arrived on scene?
No.
Objection, speculation.
I'm going to go ahead and sustain. I don't believe that the mayor here is familiar with police work or wasn't qualified as such, but
You let
can
him ask me
about his,
questions about police work.
but you can ask about his observations and what he believes would be police work.
Well, this judge seemed a little biased here. Tom was
Based
straight up
on your
asking me questions of
observation,
how,
in
like,
your opinion, was
and he was
any
allowing
police
him
work
to ask me
done
that.
before a supervisor arrived on scene.
Based on the actions and the words
But the
that,
mayor can't
took
speak on it.
place that day from Officer Farser, the only things that came out of his mouth
Well, XO
were, "It's impossible. That can't be him. I'm not chasing that car." And then me screaming, "I need to talk to your manager. You're fucking dumb."
In your opinion, does that sound like police work behold of a officer?
Suarez did object.
No.
We got no further. Let me just 1 second. I think that's it. Anything else?
Yeah, that was
you wanna
weird that
say?
the judge sustained that.
Yeah.
Tom was literally up there asking me fucking all types of shit about the cops and how their shit works.
Ma'am, no one cares.
And you
about what
objected,
your
and he
friend's
still
wearing.
went through with it.
Yeah. Well, at least we got the point that he didn't do any police work until the supervisor arrived. That's
All
what we're
right,
doing.
I'm good on. We're good. Now.
All right, Your Honor, no further questions, Mr. King.
You dumb.
All right,
she's
Tom,
fucking
the
with
witness
Gia. What
is
do you
yours,
expect?
but before you go on with your cross, just to inform you, plaintiff, I understand that you had answered similar questions. I used my courtroom as an opportunity to teach, so I wasn't objecting and making sure that Suarez couldn't answer. I was using it to try and teach him the proper way to answer or ask the question. I knew what he was trying to get at, just trying to help him out.
Who are you talking to at this point?
The plaintiff. Informing him I was just trying to use
Me?
his educational moment for
Yeah.
Suarez.
Well, I mean,
Yep.
just
But I
Okay.
just haven't
I think
changed the
Suarez did
questions. He's still,
fantastic.
I mean,
yeah,
Tom Tom was straight up asking me how the police work and this, that, and the third, and the duty of a cop.
Yeah, get ready for this one.
And then
I allowed your lawyer
Suarez
to
objected.
ask the questions. I just made sure I taught him how to ask it in a way that wouldn't get objected. Was all. He still got the same question answered, just a different way about it. Was all.
all right.
Anyway, sorry about that, Tom Tom. You may continue.
What's up, Mr. Mayor? How's it going?
Oh, Mr. Tom Tom.
So, were you there during the assault?
Yes.
Were you there after Mr. Forrester arrived?
Yes.
Was Mr. Forrester the only cop on scene at the beginning?
At the beginning, yes.
Okay. And then later on, when you asked for a supervisor, more cops showed up, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. And did you assess the scene?
I almost died.
You also died? You almost died? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
I got in between Gio's fat ass and Mr. K.
And was that before Mr. Forrester turned up?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so it has no relevance at this point.
The violence does. There was a lot of it.
Perfect, okay. And you don't know exactly what Mr. Forrester did on scene, correct?
I did. I watched them the entire time.
So you know what he put in a report in about, yeah?
I know what
Was
he
the
did
report made on scene?
and
Okay,
he did
can you
not
just
use an MDT.
Pause for a second. I'll
Mr.
speculate.
Sorry.
I was gonna put an objection, but he was answering, so I was just letting it
so-
ride.
You
but-
can still do it. You can still strike it.
Yeah. So a little bit of instruction, Mr. King, if you could just slow down your answers so that way allows either side
I
to
had this
object.
bubble gum that gives you caffeine. I'm sorry. I'm wired.
Understood. And yes, plaintiff, if you object to something after it's answered, I could just strike it from my notes. It doesn't mean that it's there locked in forever. So don't worry about it if you don't get it before. Just object whenever you can, and I'll amend my notes as needed. All right, you can continue.
Are we?
Yeah, I'm off the
objecting
mic.
Or are we allowing it?
I just gave instructions that make it more clear to everybody.
Okay.
So I guess then, yeah, plaintiff, were you objecting to that last line?
He can. Yeah, he'd have to. He could just continue, and then I'll just make an objection.
Okay, perfect.
just-
All right, Mr. King, are you part of law enforcement?
No.
So you don't know law enforcement procedure?
Objection. Relevance.
Sorry, what was your objection on?
I object to relevance.
Let's hear rebuttal.
This whole case is on how a priest did not do the procedure, and these people are witnesses to that fact. We need to understand if he understands priest procedure at this point in time to understand
literally
if
writes
understands the facts of this
legislation.
case.
Okay.
Passes it.
I will allow it. I believe that part of the
right.
questioning that was asked
Yeah,
during
he writes the legislation. I don't know.
the initial part with the plaintiff did bring into the fact of observations of Mr. Forrester's police work. So make sure that you are scoping it to Mr. King's observations of Mr. Forrester's police work.
So he can answer the question?
Sure.
Just to rephrase it again for everybody, because I think I've went
But
on
you-
for too long.
Okay. So you overruled or sustained? Because if I'm rephrasing, then you sustained.
Yeah, I'm gonna sustain just because at this point I've talked so long, I forgot what the hell the question was.
Okay,
So
Perfect. Do you know what Mr. Forrester's duty is?
Yes.
100%, no question.
Yep. Protect and serve.
Okay. Is that an opinion?
No, that's just a fact.
Okay. I have no further questions for this one.
all right, plaintiff, do you have any?
Tom Tom
redirect-
uses like Weasley tactics as a lawyer. You can always tell. He's always tries to find little.
1 second, Your Honor. Nah, no further questions from Your Honor. We're good.
Chris
All
shut
right,
his shit down
Mr.
pretty good
King,
though.
You may step down.
Yeah, I think you and Chris. I think this.
All
point
right,
we're-
plaintiff, do you have any more witnesses?
You said the limit was 3, right, Your Honor?
Limit's 3, but if you want a motion for more, we are moving pretty quickly. I'd probably allow it.
Who you calling up? Forster, right?
Yeah, I wanted to call up Paul Forster.
Why can't we?
Your Honor, we would like to call Paul Forster as a witness
It's more than allowed. It's a civil case. Hope you get Forrester.
if he's willing to take the stand. That is.
Civil case, I have to, Suarez. You should know that.
All right. If you'd swear him in, please.
Heard that shit, right, Granny? He just summed the fuck out of him.
Again? I gotta go to that thingy.
For a minute. God damn it.
Sorry.
You state your name for the record, and you already got the pledge. Okay.
Let me get the microphone real quick, 'cause I can't. Oh, there we go. Officer Paul Forrester.
All right,
Los Santos Police Department.
Officer Paul Forrester, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, upon pains and penalties of punished jury, so help you your badge?
Yes.
All right, you sworn in, sir.
Officer Forrester, how you doing today?
I'm fantastic.
I don't know if I got the
Can
AC
you,
blasting,
Tell
bro.
the courts what a duty is of a police officer.
I mean, that's a very large.
Just answer the question,
but
Mr. Forrester.
generally,
Can you tell the
by
courts
and
what the
large,
duty is of an officer?
Your Honor, objection for badgering at this point. Like, that's
Your
free
Honor,
time.
I
He's
was
not
going to
allowing
object
him
to
answer.
witnesses not responsive. He was not
Okay.
He was
He
not being responsive.
literally
So
asking.
hold on. What I will do, since apparently will be a lengthy list, is can you please give some examples, and then if the plaintiff has more that he wants to bring up, he can ask a follow-up to those examples that you give.
Okay. Yeah, sure. First off and foremost, we are first responders. We respond to incidents, provide medical triage. We are, investigators. We take reports. We collect evidence. We, enforce law if we have probable cause to believe crimes have been committed. We can make arrests.
Motherfucker's microwaving a hot pocket, bro.
Okay. And Mr. Forrester, when someone calls 911, you treat that as an emergency, correct?
Objection leading.
I'll okay, withdraw, rephrase,
Yes,
and I'll
please.
just restate it. Mr. Forrester, what is the officer's obligations and duties when someone calls 911?
We're answering the 911 to collect a statement, and if we have the available units to respond, dispatch units to them.
Okay. So so to clarify, when an individual calls 911, it is
Suarez, come here.
supposed to
Come
be
here.
treated as an emergency, correct? 1 second, Your Honor.
Listen, I don't think we've
I'm gonna
opened him
object
up too
on,
much. I don't think we
like,
opened this
vague
up too
on
much.
that
I think
because
you
there's
literally
lots
just
of
asked him,
different
have you been
circumstances
striked for similar instances?
That's a vague statement of that one.
Okay.
And if he says no,
Yeah,
say,
so
have you
I'll
been striked at
sustain
all?
it,
Will they let you ask
but
that shit?
The counselor stepped away, so I'll give
Yeah.
him a moment to
I can get to that
collect
point. They
whatever
might
it is, and
object to
then
like a
he
foundation.
can
but-
re-ask.
Because we don't
I'll
really,
get it.
we've already heard the story from me and another witness, right? Do we need him
Yeah.
to say this? He's like, because he's gonna paint it so
He's just gonna
in his
try
own
to,
fuck.
like-
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
literally just ask him about his history if he's been striked about shit like this before, and then we move on.
All right, sure. That's
And also, did he put out the warrant?
yeah.
And did he
okay.
chase when the other cops arrived?
All right. All right.
And wait, one more
Mr.
thing. One more
Forrester,
thing.
how long have you been an officer?
And also,
for?
if he made the statement that Gio was in jail, just to back all that up.
Here or just in general?
Here in the
I
city.
don't think we need to get too
About
fucking
3 months.
into detail
Okay.
of, because then it's fucking Tom's going
Have
up
you
there and
ever
ask him a
been,
million questions of what
issued
Suarez is.
disciplinary action in your 3 months of being an officer?
Yes.
Was any disciplinary action issued in regards to this case?
No.
What was
No.
it regarding?
Mr. Forrester, you do understand you're under oath, right?
Wait, was he punished for this case?
I do. Yes.
Okay, so to clarify, I want to clarify, Your Honor, if that's fine. So
Wait, what did he say?
clarify, Mr. Forrester.
Any case or this case?
Were you ever, in any capacity, issued any sort of disciplinary action in regards to the incident where Mr. K was assaulted at the Davis Apartments by Gio King?
Objection, Your Honor. That is a compound hidden as a
Suarez, he was
classification.
striked for a different scenario.
While I agree with you, Tom, yes, I will sustain it. I believe there's a better way to ask that question.
Sure, I'll just withdraw that question.
Okay.
What stand by 1 second here.
Rami said he got striked for something, a similar situation. Ask if he's been striked before. And then you can ask him what for, no?
Yeah. Mr. Forrester, have you ever been striked before?
Objection asked and answered.
I'm gonna overrule that is a more specific question of a previously asked question.
I have, yes.
All right. For what situation?
Objection, relevance.
Your
Your
Honor,
I
I can
will.
rebut if you need me to, but
I'm going to overrule.
Building
we
a
don't
pattern.
need to deep dive. I understand you want to build a pattern. Make it more specific to specific things, not just a general. Have you ever been striked ever?
It is specific. If you get striked, that means you misdid your job. And that's what this whole case
Your Honor,
is.
I would like to object based on privilege, seeing as the internal strike systems are protected by the police. So I would like to object on privilege.
Rebut to that, Your Honor, that I think it's in every right to establish that Mr. Forrester has been striked before for similar situations that happened before my client, Mr. K, today, or on June 8th.
I will need to actually do some research on the question. I do not offhand know if that is privileged information or not. I would say answer carefully, Mr. Forrester. I will instruct you to please answer in a general fashion without getting into any PPI or privileged information that is in regard to your career.
I don't think any of that is privileged information. It's public information.
Yeah, Your Honor, unless the defense can point to where this is.
They
privileged,
serve the
Your Honor.
public.
So I'm actually going to request the chief here, if she could please answer if that is considered privileged information. It's publicly available.
It depends on the violation and disciplinary. If it had something to do with excessive force, dishonesty, or requiring a termination, usually it's considered privileged.
I'm gonna take a quick queef break.
So then a simple misconduct strike would be considered public information and publicly available on request?
No, only in terms of excessive force, dishonesty for public
okay.
transparency.
Okay.
When it's severe, basically.
All right. So with that information and with those bounds, that might rescope your questioning then.
I think it makes sense.
Plaintiff.
Okay. So
what?
Cassidy,
can we not ask the
further...
question or not?
Objection.
Yeah, I'm just
Mr. Miss Cassidy's
I'm
not
not sure.
like.
I mean, okay.
Yeah.
She's not a witness, but you just asked her a question.
Yeah.
Your
So
Honor,
I basically was trying to ask and get details as to what is publicly available. I do not know what I don't even have records of these.
Is that a law
actions.
though? Because that just seems pretty broad. Of if it's severe, it's private. But other than that, you're good.
If it's severe, it's actually open to the public.
Yes.
Okay, so the reverse of that.
That's my take on it.
How does that make any sense?
Makes no
Your
sense.
Honor,
Is that a law?
I'm looking for like where we can point to where this is.
Yeah, and I'm trying to help walk through this as well with you. I would say.
Well, that's what I'm asking her. Is that a law? Where's that written?
That might be police policy.
Where's that written? That's what I'm saying.
Be FOIA'd for that information if you want specifics.
Yeah,
I do still have.
With the FOIA, sir.
That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. As far as our
the fuck
argument,
is that?
if unless they can point to where this is law or some sort of enacted in legislation, then we ask that he answered the question in the full scope and full details.
At this point, I'm gonna have to ask you to repeat the question because I've gone down a rabbit hole. So what was it that you were trying to get at?
Yeah, I was asking Mr. Forrester. I asked him if he had been ever striked. He said yes. I said, what were you striked for?
Okay. All right. I will, as long as you were informed as to what your strike was for, you can give the general, category of what it was striked for. We don't need to know the case details of everything, just the general rationale.
I think everyone's trying to seem like they know what they're doing, but none of these motherfuckers know what they're doing.
It was, I can't, because I can't even read what it is.
What?
It's sealed, so I can't say for sure what it is. But from my recollection,
you get punished and don't know what it's for? That makes no sense.
I believe the captain said it was scene management because, in his words, I should have put everyone in handcuffs, including Mr. Suarez here.
Okay. All right. So, all right.
Is that sufficient to answer your question that you were getting
at?
Okay.
So he's a pattern of mishandling scenes.
So you were striked. So for clarity's sake, just because you said a lot there, you were striked for scene management, right?
Correct.
Okay. So, are you bad at managing scenes?
Objection. That's literally badgering that point.
That's not bad, Dre. I mean, if
He
he
is
got striked
literally
for
being
scene
very
management,
hostile.
Your
What do you mean? He
Honor,
got striked for
it's
bad
clear
scene management.
He got striked for bad scene management. It's fair for me to ask him if he's bad at managing scenes.
All right. That is bordering up
This
to
judge is
managing.
getting
I would say tiptoe
is working for his
carefully with
check
how you're
today.
asking these questions. The best way for this is based on the feedback of your strike. Do you believe that you are you suffer at scene management or something along the lines of that? But I understand where you're getting at. I would say you need to tiptoe very carefully. Witness, you can answer that in your opinion. Not, it's obviously not a documented fact as far as I can tell.
Yeah, I'll you know what? No, I'll withdraw the question. I'll ask. I'll withdraw the question. I'll ask something different. So you have a history of handling scenes incorrectly, correct?
I'm not even gonna bother. I'll be honest.
Did you answer the question, Mr. Forrester?
I was struck for mishandling a scene. Yes.
So that wasn't really an answer to my question. I asked you. I said, so you have a history of handling scenes incorrectly.
I have been struck for mishandling a scene. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think we really need to ask him too much more.
All right, 1 second.
I think now you ask at any point. At any point in time, did you respond to Mr. K when he asked for help, saying no, it was impossible that Gio was in jail? And I think we just end it there.
All right.
Oh, and then
Mr.
one more.
Forrester,
Come here,
did you answer the 911 call on June 8th from Mr. K?
I did.
All right. At any point, did you state that it was impossible that Gio King was assaulting my client? I'll defer to you, Your Honor.
Clarify for me why you believe it is
because he's
leading.
literally telling Mr. Forrester what statement that Mr. Forrester spoke.
Oh, okay, yeah, yes, I will. I'll sustain that objection.
Seems like Tom's teaching the judge.
What you're looking for?
It's a weird dynamic.
Mr. Forrester, what did you say to Mr. K on the 911 call in question, June 8th?
In regards to what? Because it was a very long conversation.
Sure. What was he reporting, and what did you say back to him?
Okay. So, first off, it was hard to understand what he was reporting because it started off as a lot of screaming. He said he was being assaulted at the Davis Apartments. I asked who. He said it was Gio King, and I said, "Are you sure? We just sent him to jail."
So, you were questioning his report.
I was questioning if he was sure. Yes.
Okay. But isn't it your duty as an officer to treat it as an emergency situation?
It is my duty to verify facts, and
That's
it is
not
my
what I
duty
asked you.
to...
I said that's not what I asked you. I'm asking you asked the question. Or I'm gonna
Objection. He's asking a vague question, man.
Honestly, as far as fuck it, this guy's just gonna object to everything.
All right. Plaintiff, I'm gonna ask you just he is doing both sides are doing their job. So hang tight. Mr. Suarez is doing a good job, and so is Tom.
Apparently not.
It's at the end of the day, everything's a learning activity, and Mr. Suarez is doing a great job learning how to ask the questions approprially.
I can tell you're learning as well.
Do what now?
Nothing, Your Honor.
All right, this is a warning for you, Plaintiff. All right.
Your Honor, if my objections are causing of concern,
Well, sir, I was
then will
backing you up.
withdraw
How's that
my
a warning?
Objections.
I disagree
and
with what you
allow
said.
Suarez to continue asking the questions that generally put my defense in. Oh wait, no, that would be my bar being held, Your Honor.
Yes, so
yeah,
I do
bad.
not have issue with your objections. I'm going to sustain this one. It was a compound.
I think we just end the question.
Quite confusing question. If you want to
just end the question.
Rephrase it.
Yeah, I mean we got
ask the question
point.
again
He's been
in
mishandling scenes.
Yeah. The more we talk,
more
Tom's
precise
just gonna be
way.
up there asking his fucking questions.
Yeah. All right. Actually, we got all right. Well, we got just two final questions here to wrap things up. Mr. Forrester, did you activate the warrant on Gioso King?
No, I can't activate warrants. It has to
Okay.
be a Sergeant Plus.
All right. Did you place the charges on Mr. Gioso King?
I can't recall if I put it on his file or not.
Can't recall. Okay. All right. No further questions.
Interesting.
All right. Tom, you're up for cross.
Fuck it, just object to everything he asks.
Mr. Forrester, what type of call were you responding to?
Objection lacks foundation.
Okay.
I'm checking my notes 1 second. I believe that
Fuck it,
there is
just keep throwing
foundation
them out
based
there.
on you asking the question of what did I'm generalizing here. What did you say on the 911 call to Mr. K? So as long as it's scoped to that, I will take the notes on it and be sure to object if it falls outside of those boundaries. But you may continue, Tom.
An assault and battery.
And when you arrived on scene, what did you observe?
Objection asked and answered.
Your Honor, this is my questioning. It's not asked and answered. It's my scope.
So I will agree that that is a new line of questioning for Tom. It is asked similarly by yourself, but he cannot ask it again after he asks this take on it. So
All
I
right,
see
Your
where
Honor,
you're coming
thank you.
but yes.
As I was pulling onto the scene, I saw several individuals running around and yelling. I saw 2 individuals in wheelchairs, one of which was rolling down the street after a gray SUV, and a gray SUV went to the west and made a southbound turn on Davis Ave.
Would you say the scene was calm?
Objection calls for speculation.
Yeah, I thought, where's Misty when we need her?
Opinion, Your Honor.
He didn't ask in his opinion,
I'm
Your
gonna
Honor.
say yeah, so I will sustain. I need to.
Yeah, you got
rephrase
one.
that In,
You got one.
Okay.
in that fashion.
Mr. Forrester, within your
Quiz break.
duty as an officer, would you say this scene was chaotic?
Objection,
Leading? Or
compound.
whatever.
He's asking. He's look.
Keep going.
I don't believe that was compound.
Your Honor, I'm more than happy to take these objections, and if you want to sustain it, I will ask.
That was
it
a
in different way.
multiple part question.
All right, at this point, I've forgotten what the question is because
There's
of
just
the
a lot of
objections
parts.
back and
See,
forth,
see,
so-
even you forgot, Your Honor. You
Mr.
forgot what he
Forrester,
said because it
if
was
you
so
want to
confusing.
rephrase it, please.
Objection.
Mr. Forrester, in your years of experience, was this scene chaotic?
Yes.
Were multiple people shouting?
Yes.
Sounds leading.
Were multiple allegations being made?
Objection, leading.
I'm crossing, Your Honor.
Actually, what
Oh,
you're
you
on.
can, yeah, you can.
Yeah, this is a fire
You can
tactic.
lead.
This
You
is
can lead.
this is Tom Tax tactic.
Yes.
Perfect. What's your first responsibility arriving on a scene?
Objection calls for narrative.
He's an officer, Your Honor. It's his duty.
Your Honor,
that
it's,
the
that's
following
a narrative
question.
question. He's
Narrative, Your
He's
Honor.
going to give a narrative.
All right. I will sustain. There's better ways to ask that, Tom.
Yeah, how's it
If you
feel,
do one
Tom
more
Tom?
It feels fine because you're objecting to questions that help you at that point, so it's more than okay.
So why
Right,
are you
Mr.
asking them?
Forrester. When you arrive on scene, what's the first thing you do?
Objection calls for narrative.
Narrative.
And objecting on asked and answered. You already sustained this objection, Your Honor.
Yep.
He's asking the same question.
Ask
So
it in a
this
different
was
way.
a more
Crazy.
generic question. This is getting towards what his responsibilities were, which was asked previously as a more generic version. As for the asked and answer part, as for the other one,
And we're going to stand on the narrative part, Your Honor.
yeah, it calls for narrative. No, I'm gonna go ahead and overrule. He is
Isn't that
asking
the
him
same question?
for
It is the same question.
police policy that he follows when he arrives on scene. So more quoting his typical response. This is not specific. Go ahead and overrule.
Okay, so primarily as the first responding unit on scene, it is our duty to stop, assess the situation, radio for backup if necessary, and render aid, or take scene lead of the scene on scene.
Perfect. Is your duty to rise and act?
Objection confusing? Right. What did he say? I'm confused, Your Honor.
It's a term for asking him what is he required to do a specific action, or is he allowed to do what is in his best interest
Okay.
and the best interest of the
His best interest?
Uh,
Huh?
and best interest of those that are at risk. It's I get where he's going with it. My notes will reflect what needs to reflect here.
a little confused by that, but
you may continue.
Police do not have a duty to act unless they put it upon themselves to do so.
Huh?
Perfect. Did you ignore the complaint?
No.
Wait, so
Did you
someone's getting
investigate the
fucking
complaint?
shot in front of them. They don't have a duty to do anything?
Try to.
I don't know. I guess not.
Did you start a report for the complaint?
Yes.
Did they complain about your actions to higher command?
Objections. Scope. Never asked that to Mr. Forster.
Your Honor, he asked about if he was striked for this scene.
Yes, so I will allow it because
That question was shut down. That question was shut down and was rephrased.
Nope, I have that actually in my notes.
That question was never answered. We rephrased if he was striked before.
Let me hold on. Double checking my notes.
As far as our notes, Your Honor, he objected, and then we just kind of moved on from that question, and
it was never answered.
All right, Vinny.
You are correct. It was a more general question regarding his disciplinary action, so I will have to sustain.
Okay, perfect. That's fine. Then there's no record of any complaint. I appreciate that. Right. Was G.L.S.O. King arrested for this?
No, there
event?
still is, but.
Yes.
Perfect. As an officer, did you make decisions based on your professional judgment at the scene?
Objection vague.
Generally asking him under his professional, did he make judgments?
General's vague.
Go ahead and allow it as long as it's kept to a general assessment of his own.
General is
abilities.
vague. Specific is not vague.
I tried to make decisions. I tried to figure out what's going on, but it was very chaotic and.
Oh man, I should be a judge up in this bitch.
Able to happen.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Mr. Forrester. You've been polite.
All right. Any redirect?
We should ask if he's the one that did the arrest, because he said, "Oh, was he ever arrested for it? Was he arrested then? The warrant, whatever you want to do."
Mr. Forrester, you had
General is
mentioned
vague.
in your testimony to Tom that he was arrested.
I'm gonna allow it as long as he keeps it general. Sir, general is vague.
I was part of the group that arrested him here. I was part of the team that was bringing him in for the warrant. Yes.
You mean specific?
Okay. Did you process Mr. G.S.O. King?
No, I was not his processing officer.
You stated that the scene was very chaotic and it was getting, from what you stated, I remember. Hold on, 1 second. You stated the scene was very chaotic, right, Mr. Forster?
Yes.
Are you trained as an officer to handle chaotic situations?
We are, yes.
So, if you're trained to handle chaotic situations, Mr. Forster, how did the situation being chaotic affect you at all?
I wouldn't say that it had affected me at all. I'm confused as to how you're wording it, but I would say
he's not answering the
that
question.
Your Honor, objection. He is badgering now.
Hold on. So he's attempting to answer. It's not like he's trying to dodge it. I will say that it. If you don't mind asking him again, I'm not asking you to rephrase it. I'm just asking you to ask him again, so that way he has a chance to process it.
Okay. Mr. Forster, so in your own testimony, you stated that the situation at hand was chaotic, but you stated officers are trained to handle chaotic situations. So how were you not able to handle the situation?
Objection. Compound.
I mean, I'm just like,
We can
I
both
can
do
just.
this, Suarez. So.
All right.
You've been doing it,
You get
Tom.
the point I'm trying to say, Your Honor. I'll just eliminate the first two things said and say the last thing again.
Yeah, like he just started. Bitch, you've been doing this the whole
Yes,
case.
I understand what you're trying to get at, and yes, it's compound. Just ask him the gist of what you're trying to get at, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Last I had was something along the lines of the scene was chaotic. You're trying to deal with chaotic situations, and then it kind of devolved from there in terms of what you're trying to ask. So I apologize.
That's fine. The point is made. 1 second. I'm just gonna confer with my plaintiff. All right. Anything else you're asking him? I think we've established so much that he can't handle chaotic scenes.
Yeah, I think we're
That
good.
it was chaotic.
I don't think we're gonna win, but
All right.
I just think this judge is
questions for him,
gonna
Your Honor.
side with them.
All right. You may step down. Defense, would you like to mark Officer Forrester for recall?
Your Honor, we're not recalling anyone. This is taking enough time already. So.
Okay. Then you are released from the oath on the stand. All right. Plaintiff, do you have any more witnesses?
Gotta get off the mic.
Plaintiff?
Yes, please. Yes.
Yeah, that was
witnesses.
that's right. No, that was it, Your Honor.
Okay. With that, is there any specific evidence that you would like me to take a look at?
The video of me
yes,
being
Your Honor.
assaulted or something?
So in the docket posting, we have the video of Mr. K actually the assault. What happened? There's a video of that, Your Honor. We
Yes.
ask that you look at that video and you watch it. Secondly, we ask that you look at the police report 1223, specifically the case chat, where you can see and notate that the who placed the charges and who issued the warrant. You can see all that in the case chat logs, Your Honor, on that police report.
Okay.
We ask that you take that into account.
Alrighty.
And that is it, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you very much. Defense, the case is now yours. Is there any witnesses you would like to call up?
Your Honor, we would just like to point towards evidence.
Okay. What evidence would you like to call out?
We'd like to call out the whole report in 1223, including the
Okay.
3 videos entered within that. We'd like to call out report 1282 and the Gioso King. And we'd also like to call out the actual docket itself, where you will see hearsay, Your Honor.
I will take note of all of that. Thank you. All right. Does either side need time to prepare for closing?
I'm good, Your Honor.
If I could have like 2 minutes, we good, Your Honor.
We've been going at this for a little bit. I'll give everyone 7 minutes. It's 7:13, 7:14 right now. We'll resume at 7:20 Eastern.
Queef break.
All right, Your Honor.
Bobby slapping.
I approved your business. Don't. Ah!
All right.
I can't
You did
defy the
something about
courts.
it.
I can't defy the courts. I can't defy the courts.
He was known many years ago as being one of the best plaintiffs, or sorry,
bribery?
All right. Did they do the closing sound? Or
being one of the best
Law-abiding
bailiffs.
citizen.
Hey, that was sexual. to me.
What's Krista?
What?
I said what I said.
God, I'm wet.
I'm ready. Yeah.
Your Honor,
I
we're
got
ready
no
to
tissues
proceed.
for you.
Already.
From me,
Your
no
Honor.
objection.
This case is about what happens when duty is replaced by assumption. The evidence shows that Mr. K reported that he had been assaulted. Officer Paul Forrester did not treat it as an emergency situation. Instead, he stated it was impossible based on his belief about Gioso King's custody status. This was reaffirmed in Mr. K's and Chris King's testimony. Even in Paul Forrester's own testimony, he even stated, "Are you sure?" in an emergency situation. Mr. Forrester explains that he has been struck previously for scene management. Mr. Forrester also explained that the scene was chaotic as an excuse to not be able to handle it well, but then goes on to mention that officers are trained to handle chaotic situations. This explains and furthers that Mr. Forrester's actions were negligent. We also want to note
That was a good
the
line.
only reason Gioso King was arrested was due to Superior Jax Lane placing the charge and activating the warrant. Mr. Forrester did not do that, and you'll see that through the evidence in Police Report 1223. A citizen reported a crime. A disabled man at the time asked for help after an assault, and the response he received was disbelief and questioning the emergency instead of investigation and urgency. This only changed when superiors and supervisors arrived on scene. Officers are not required to have all the answers immediately, but they are required to act reasonably, to investigate before concluding that a report is false or impossible. This is the duty that was not met here. This is not the standard this city should accept. It is not how public trust is maintained, and it is not damn sure how 911 calls are meant to be handled. Mr. K was entitled to be taken seriously and properly investigated. He was not. We're asking this court to find that Officer Forrester breached his duty and had to award $15,000 in damages due to negligence. Thank you, Your Honor.
You know, Forrester was the reason the Benny's got raided like a couple of weeks ago, remember? They fucking raided the whole place.
May I, Your Honor?
By all means.
Perfect.
Oh,
Well,
go.
Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen, at the beginning of this hearing, I said it was going to be a strange case. And having heard everything in the shit show that we've put on today, it's become even stranger. Because after all the testimony,
How is it a strange case,
all the
Jeff?
witnesses, and the petty arguments between counsels, one fact remains unchanged. Forrester didn't commit an assault. Forrester did not cause injuries. Forrester did not help a suspect escape. Forrester did not ignore the complaint. Forrester responded. He arrived, he assessed, and he investigated an allegation. He documented, report was filed, and he was part of the very force that apprehended Gioso King. Those are not the actions of a negligent officer. Those are the actions of an officer doing his job. Now, the opposing counsel asked the court to believe that because Forrester did not respond in the exact manner that he believes, Mr. K believes or prefers, then he should personally pay $15,000. Beyond a neglect or negligence is not measured by preference or hindsight or what someone wishes to happen because they know what went on. It's measured, Your Honor, by reasonableness. And what have we actually heard? We heard that Mr. Forrester arrived at a chaotic scene. And you will see from the videos that exact scene, Your Honor. You heard testimony that there was shouting, that there was running. I even got hit by Mr. Gioso's fat ass, Mr. King says.
What the fuck?
Well, at the end of the day, in real time, a single officer arriving on scene to try and calm the situation and offer aid, that's all we really can ask. They have no duty to rise and act and chase a suspect because one person says, oh, that car, please, ah! No, Your Honor, we don't have that. The officers don't have that.
You have legs.
My
Give me back my managerial position.
I don't
defendant
have the power to do that.
You're useless.
took the reasonable actions that he should as
The
a
app's
single
all
officer.
fucked.
Does he have to write the
There's a high
report?
chance that Mr. K
No.
goes to sleep right there
Another
before the
officer can
verdict.
write the report. Has
What
he
is
got
this
the
about?
ability to set up a warrant?
$15,000 negligence
Of course
case?
not. A
really
sergeant or higher has to. You
But
heard
he's
that here
closing
today.
cases, dude.
So the claims of
Talking.
no, a sergeant actually did the warrant.
Blah, 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 blah.
Teacher. Something that these gentlemen know nothing about. To take police work and call it wrongdoing, Your Honor, it's a leap simply one cannot make.
What?
Because if that's negligence, Your Honor, then every officer who does not immediately act as we want, then there's a lawsuit waiting for the docket. Right? Every investigation that an officer pulls out will become a civil case. Whenever someone dislikes what the
This
officer says.
scenario.
You know, an officer protected by the First
You're
Amendment.
just
Your Honor,
yapping on.
still protected. Just because he's an officer doesn't mean it goes. That's not law, Your Honor, nor should it be. The evidence has shown disagreement. The evidence has shown frustration. May even show Mr. Kebun wished things had happened differently. But what it's not shown is that Mr. Forrester utterly failed in his duties. If that's negligent, I ask the court a simple question.
Yes, he has.
What
The
is
guy
an
got
officer
away.
supposed to do?
What?
What exactly did
Not
Mr. Forrester
question.
do
Not
that was
question
negligent?
emergency situations.
After all testimony today, I don't know what this court case was about, I'll be honest.
What?
They came up with no foundation and a lot of his.
I forgot everything.
And if they can't answer what actually was negligent, because they didn't even say why the 15,000 really should be, what exactly was negligent from Mr. Forrester,
Yeah, we did.
then, Your Honor,
We couldn't hear because he's objecting to every second.
somehow responding, investigating, and reporting, obtaining a warrant, and securing an arrest is deemed
Also,
insignificant.
dude, chat.
Then I'll leave the court with one final piece.
This is like.
An officer does not owe any individual citizen an
Holy shit,
affirmative
he's
duty
rambling.
to raise an act.
I don't know. He's just repeating what
Negligence
he
cannot
said.
exist without duty, Your Honor. And respectfully,
literally
your
have a
judgment
fucking
should be
headache,
entered
bro.
for the defense. Thank you, Your Honor.
I'm gonna die.
This is the equivalent of like, imagine
Alright,
someone's
I
actively
have-
breaking into your house. You call the cops.
Link the
Hey,
amount of
you're
notes,
immortal.
Jim
go
from
through.
down the street
I
is
also
breaking
have
into my
the
house
case
right now.
file
He's trying to
and
kill
videos
me.
to go through. I
No,
will
sir.
take
Sorry,
care
that's
of all that. I
impossible.
will
Just
try
saw Jim
and
at this
make my
grocery
ruling
store.
as quick as possible.
No, he's breaking in
I
right now.
shall
No, sorry, sir.
return
That's impossible.
See you in 35 minutes.
Like,
All right. Well, I think we
I hope I
did.
did
Nah,
that.
sorry, I don't
Actually
believe you.
went, 'cause I know
Like,
way better than
what
I
are we doing
expected.
here?
I want to go to the concert, so I will try and make
There's a
as quick as I
concert?
can.
There's a concert?
Southside Mall,
Yeah.
like 6 eyes.
Canteen.
Paul made that a lot worse for himself,
Is that
saying that
my
he got
notes?
striked and that was for scene management too. So I think we're actually looking pretty good here. But
yeah, Tom's just trying to downplay the whole thing.
Yeah, Tom's just trying to downplay. Oh, he didn't respond the way he wanted to.
Imagine someone's breaking into your house, right? And you call the cops, say, hey, Jim from down the street is breaking into my house. I need help. And they say, nah, that's impossible. I saw him at the grocery store earlier. Nah, sorry.
Yeah, no, I know. That's
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole basis of
Oh,
like.
it's about that. I
That's
was
the
there for the-
negligence.
Yeah, it was about that, Garrett.
Oh, why'd you guys call me up? I was there.
Well, yeah, it's just because, well, we had Chris. You were listed as a witness, Garrett, but you weren't here when we were calling our witnesses. So, and ultimately, you would have said the same thing.
The cops
Chris
have
would've
hung
said.
up on
So it
two
would've
of
been
my
just
911s.
duplicative, right? You would have been saying the same thing.
Like straight up, they just hang up.
Exactly.
Loki, I would hang up on you too.
What the
You know what,
hell,
Kay?
man?
You know,
Yeah,
Forrest
no,
was
his
the reason
fellow-
why
his
Benny's
fellow
got
officer
raided.
striked
He
him
lied to the
previously
cops
for
that we
poor
were
scene
stealing cop
management,
cars
you know?
and Benny's.
Like,
Raided the whole place, got it shut down for 2 days.
No.
you lost your
How's the
court
cop you dealing with here?
After
Was
being
you
in a wheelchair for
like
18
weeks?
days,
You got
court
nothing?
rewarded me 10 grand. And then when he found out, oh, sorry, that was only for 1 week's payment. We'll give you 15 grand. But for the 15 grand, you also have to host an event for the Rangers where you get 20.
Yeah, 911 calls should be like recorded, you know what I mean? Quote unquote. Automatically. So any 911 call, you should be able to just pull up a clip and be like,
damn.
you know?
Yeah, Kate was in a wheelchair for like 2 days, and
Yeah, like a cripple exploitation?
we got $30,000 when I sued. So,
Yeah, I got the wrong lawyer, I guess. I don't know.
who was your lawyer?
Southside Jackson, that the judge recommended. And then
Oh, I mean,
that lawyer recommended that judge. So I was like, oh, man, this should be, they know each other. It should be good. And it just went so south, so fast. It was horrible.
damn.
You notice
Got done dirty then, is what you're
the
saying.
tomfoolery of the ruling, though, was we're going to make them give you money, and then we're going to give them a way to earn it right back on your back.
Yeah, doesn't make
It's
any
fucking
sense.
crazy.
I was in a wheelchair for 18 days, Your Honor. Like, legitimately had to have people carry me up staircases.
All right.
every
Either
day.
way.
It was horrible. And I could have just been working and made 50K.
I don't really care about the outcome, chat.
Well, you
I
should
just
have pointed. Did you point at your lost?
been doing
wages?
cases that fun with it. Because at least they're doing cases and not having to wait 5 months to get them done.
There's not enough payroll to determine how much money I would have made. And that's how they determined the bare minimum of 10K, that's $400 an hour.
Damn, bro.
Wait,
Who was your judge?
Hank Holloway. I think he's a great judge, but
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Oh,
at least you got
yeah.
something right, but
yeah, I'd rather not been in a wheelchair.
yeah. Not gonna lie though, this whole case got so much better for us when Paul said he got strikes, and then Paul said he didn't know how to handle chaotic situations. We're looking good here. Hopefully we do good.
On this, on yours or Kay's original? Yours, I would have. Yeah, I was there for it. I was co-judge on it.
Oh, by the
My
way,
ruling would have been very
did you
similar.
get I needed to talk to you about the Geo thing. Did Geo pay you 30,000 or no? So
I worked
you
out a deal with
violated a
Vince.
court order. Okay, what's the deal?
Pardon?
He owes me 230
What
black
the-
skulls on Monday.
Because I don't understand how he got to the
230.
$15,000 number. And I wanted to
Oh shit. Well, if you get 230, you're gonna be set, bro. That's a.
I'm gonna be.
And if he
a
doesn't
lot
have
of-
it Monday, he owes me 330 on
And
Tuesday.
so I went
If he
back
doesn't
there
have it
just to go
Tuesday, he
over
owes
the
me 430 on Wednesday.
processes behind
If he
it
doesn't
was,
have it Wednesday, he owes me 530 on
but
Thursday.
It's Hank.
And this
you know?
is all ironed out in front of Vance.
Yep. And so on and so on.
230. That's a.
Who the fuck is this? Oh?
My lawyer was said like you guys wanted us
Hello?
like real
Hello?
the court cases feel more real.
Hey,
And then I
Hey, yo.
wasn't, like really ready to have like a real.
Hey, well, good. I'm glad that got ironed
There
out.
was
If they,
no
find
DA
you,
on
if
their
they find
side.
you guilty, we'll blow this whole fucking court up.
There's
It's
nothing
not a
to find me
criminal-
guilty of.
It's not a criminal case.
He's the accuser.
It's a civil suit.
Hank, if and when I see him again.
What did he do? Or he didn't do nothing?
Did you just show up or?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm suing the
All
PD
right.
for negligence.
Yeah. We're asking for $15,000. So.
That is essentially what happened. Someone just took a picture of me holding a gun, and
I
apparently that
appreciate
was
you
enough.
showing up and telling the truth. That's it.
Yeah.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Paul basically went on the stand. I don't know if you were there for Paul's testimony or not, but he went on the stand. Basically said he can't handle chaotic situations. He got striked for it previously.
Listen, if he gets 15K, I'm gonna celebrate because then I can go to Hank and be like, look, that's now 3 court cases for negligence, and I was given 10K.
Yeah, Forrester sucks.
Zo, did you go to
we'll see.
jail?
Yeah, bro, I got fucked, bro.
I got so close to getting caught. Oh.
Wait. What did you go to jail for?
No, I didn't go to. I didn't do anything illegal.
I was trying.
Wait, hold on. Come over here. Come over here. Come over. What the fuck?
Who is this girl right
They tried to rob a
What
store.
happened?
We hit a store.
I'm starting to think it's a spy.
Yeah, you know the taxi, like the back door is kind of like
bestie, man.
only lets you out one side.
Mhm.
So by the time when you guys jumped out, it fucking held me in there.
Oh,
I came back
died?
out that side, and then as soon as I started running, fire just I died right there, bro.
Take your shoes.
Well, dude, the fire almost killed me. I go up on a roof, a cop tackles me off. I fucking go down, but they got me back up.
Oh, they got you. Oh.
Yeah, because he
happening?
he tackled me off the roof. I didn't ask for it. He just did it.
You have skin.
Yeah.
It's off-putting. Take the skin off.
And then the guy came
Take the
back
skin
like
off
half.
right
I was
now.
on the ground for half an hour, you know.
Yeah, because they were chasing me and Nut then.
boy, thank
So me and Nut were getting chased for like a half an hour. Lost him. Then they got back on Nut. Nut ramps into the canal or something, blows himself up, goes to jail.
That's pig skin.
Wait, no
oh
one's in
my.
No one. Wait, he might have got let go though.
I'll take pictures.
Wait, so did you get a felony?
He got caught though, but he might have got
I
out.
played
to you, by the
not
way? What
guilty,
happened
but
to
they
you?
have no photos of us on the scene or nothing. So I was gonna say
Yeah,
I was
I-
hanging out there, chilling.
Yeah, I know. I
with
was
my
leaving the
baby mom,
protest there.
and then I heard some
Remember?
explosion. I got caught on
I
fire.
got
blah,
myself
blah, blah, blah.
trespassed.
All right. Well, we can always appeal it later if you want.
What's going on,
You
okay?
feel that charge.
What the fuck? Have I been on the microphone this whole time? It wasn't even. I got off it.
Bad news, bro.
Tell me about all the illegal
Anyways.
shit you've been doing.
So we can take over your logistics business.
Yo, what happened?
I came up with a bullshit story. Bro, I fucking went off a bridge, blew up. I'll be honest, they spared me. I'm just gonna be honest, okay? The cops already spared me. They let me go.
They never even seen you leave the scene, so that it probably would have just been evading anyway, right?
Yeah, it would have been like reckless evading, which is a felony. And it would have been like, you know, felony obstruction, but they kind of spared me. So I got lucky, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm in the
I was
courtroom right
begging.
now.
Oh, well, hold on. Hold on. What do you mean you're in the courtroom right now?
What do you mean? I got a case. Everyone's here. Suarez representing me against the cops.
Kind of helping out.
Everyone's there, as in like everybody can hear what we're talking about?
No.
Oh, okay. You swear?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, well, yeah, I'm good. I'm literally just, I'm doing live PD with the cops.
All right. Is Lane with you?
Yeah, I'm on Lane right now.
Yeah, what's up, Lane? What's up?
Hey, you hear Kay?
Yeah, it was
How's the bomb? How's it work?
You hear Kay?
bomb
He's
down
talking.
and-
Yo, Lane.
Yeah.
Got a bomb?
You don't hear? No, he don't hear you, bro.
Nah, I don't hear him. All right.
Yeah, he can hear. All right, Kay, I'll talk to you later. All right, dude.
All right, dude.
Yeah, who? Peanut talking?
No, like I heard another guy's voice.
Yeah. So quick question.
When I went poaching and then got it.
Wait, how long did it take you to get that?
Half an hour.
Chris was just on the phone call with someone suing vulture mining.
Yeah, you heard him? I was about to ask.
Oh yeah, it's the prisoners. We should be good though. I talked to what's her name? Mercy, the head of bar.
Mercy, Lago.
She-
Oh,
Peanuts girl. Yeah, Peanuts girl. I heard about that. That's crazy, by the way.
Yo, she's been representing Peanut, by the way. And
I know. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. But he said not.
He's not supposed to do that.
But
She's
he's a
only supposed
lawyer.
to
He
advise.
said she's just consulting with him.
Nah, she made him win a couple cases.
Who's
We're
this?
like,
Wait,
what?
don't say nothing.
They were
She's
spinning the
smart
whole
as
thing.
fuck, though.
Yeah.
Anyway, she said the liability falls on DOC and Lane because the prisoners are their responsibility and they left them there unsupervised.
Yeah, that's true.
And they're not contracted workers or employees of the mining company.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Yeah, the Mercy thing gets a little complicated because she is supposed to only advise because she's the head of bar, right? So she can't be like biased or conflicted out of like those things.
Well,
in
she's
case they
the
get a bar
one
complaint.
that Romano said snitched on me, but she did, but didn't say to that extent. And she was with Peanut at prison, and Peanut said she represented him.
Peanut went to prison?
Oh no.
Yeah. No, he got out from her, I think. I don't know. something.
Wait, what?
Yeah, bro. She said,
were together in the
me and
release.
Kay got- and they were like, yeah.
He also
you
has
guys
Grape around.
kidnapped him.
Grape is the one that took the company from me with them.
I haven't
Which I
seen
knew.
Grape.
He said she's been
haven't
around
seen
calling
Grape
him, texting him, and she's ghosted all my texts, all my calls.
Bro,
Don't worry,
we-
I'll get on her.
We called Grape 8 times, right? And then he texts her on Peanut's phone, and she instantly replies, "Oh, I'm
Yeah.
helping out with the Rangers or something."
What?
Yeah, this was right after she did
I swear
it.
to God.
Because I was trying to contact her. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck just happened? Because we found on Peanut's phone that he went through her to do it. There was text messages. He said like, hey, my company's messed up. I need you to help me.
Yeah. So
And then he told me he had
had
her fire me, and then give him the company.
Wait,
Snake.
So the thing, no, that's why I was confused. So she's the one that did it, but can she do that though? Like
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to talk. I'm like, can she even legally do
She
that?
did it. Oh, not legally.
I mean, it was
she
Peanut's
did it.
company, right? At the end of the day,
can.
but like, who can she do that?
I don't think so.
He just called her and she did that shit, like out of nowhere.
Baby.
Okay, I just spent 18 days in a wheelchair and had to do a Rangers fund. Anything's possible. Okay.
True.
Nah, but he got something going on with Mercy. I pulled up.
Oh
with them and
yeah,
they
I
were
was
like
I was
play
poking
fighting.
him about it today, and he was like, "No,
Wait a
no,
minute.
don't even do this, Kay. Don't
They
start
were
this,
like,
Pulled
you
up
please."
to that too. I pulled up to. I walked up to something the other day that was questionable.
Peanut goes, oh, the key's flaring again. The key's flaring.
So
again."
call him and be like, "Yo, I just got out of prison, bro. What's going
No,
on?"
they were doing some cutesy shit over there by Kebun.
Like, I tried to get Mercy to represent me. She wouldn't, bro. She said she's your lawyer. What the fuck?
Yeah, say she's your Clyde.
Crazy.
She's your Bonnie and Clyde.
Mercy's obsessed with Peanut. What are you guys saying, bro? I don't believe this.
What's going on? Doing live PD.
I just got out of jail, bro. What? Yo, what happened to Mercy? I was trying to get her to represent me, and she was.
She can't represent. She can't.
What you mean? I thought she does.
Hold on, I gotta call you right back, Zo. Hold on, I gotta call you back. I'm sorry.
He's in bed with her right
Damn,
now.
look at you, bro.
Damn.
Damn.
Like, he's probably like, yo, don't rip
You just got out of jail. Like, you ain't even important, man.
He was breathing
Live
heavy.
PD is more important than you on homie. I can't believe it.
It's crazy, Greg.
That's crazy.
I'm
Nah, she can't represent.
Yeah,
She
he
can't
was
represent,
out of
but she
breath.
could-
He was. I
I
think
think
they
they were doing a number on him.
Yeah.
Hey, you should.
No
wonder
mercy.
If Mercy's. I wonder if Mercy's with Peanut right now in the live PD session.
That remind you back in the old days, back in college, Granny?
Oh my goodness! All night.
Oh, night. Dang. Multiple trades.
I mean, the whole door.
Holy crap.
Oh yeah, Granny was a star back in the day.
He's back.
Oh yeah.
All right. Usually I write down my rulings, but I will kind of take
think
that
we gotta
down
win
and
something
deal
here,
with that
bro. There's
after
no
the
way.
fact.
he's-
When I have
me.
time to sit
At
down
least
and
10 grand.
write it all.
Gotta be more than
I do want to first commend both attorneys here. Mr. Suarez and Tom both did a amazing and fantastic job. Regardless of the ruling, both are excellent lawyers, and if anybody is ever in need of one, both are amazing. Do not overlook anything in the ruling as a issue on their skill. Was a well-fought battle. So I do want to commend both of them, and it
boy, I don't know.
never
I like
rose
it.
to the point at which I was going to give contempt. So even more applause to both sides for that.
I take back my
so-
comment, Your Honor. It's wrong with me.
So, anyway, on to the verdict. Unfortunately, one side does have to be the victor here, and that is just how it goes.
Oh, thank you.
This really comes down to the fact that there are 4 prongs when it comes to claiming negligence. Comes down to duty, breach.
Yep, he did that. Failed
Looks
to do
over
his
notes
duty.
real quick. Duty, breach, and 2 more. 1 sec.
Breaches. Yep.
Duty breach. That reminds me. Quick break.
All right, we lost. He's about to drop some. Your Honor, I reinstate my statement from earlier.
Yeah, I know, right? Duty, breach,
Oh,
causation,
my God.
and damages. So
Okay.
we have discussed here Officer Forrester's duty. We've discussed the breach of his own duties. We did not discuss any causation, and damages were also not discussed. So we focus here mostly on the fact of the.
Was it my
How's it not
injuries?
damages?
I said internal bleeding, which was documented in court.
Yeah, no, I don't understand. You stated
The
you had injuries.
scene from the videos paints a very
How's that not
interesting
damages? We'll
and
talk to him
very
after. I think he just
convoluted
forgot,
and chaotic
honestly.
situation. There is no doubt in our minds that Gioso King assaulted Mr. K here, as well as assaulted others. There was a phone call made to 911 to report said incident.
He did cause it.
Without
If
transcripts
you
of
have
that phone
internal
call, we're left
bleeding
to,
and they
obviously,
delayed to
the
get on
testimony
scene and
from all the
provide help,
witnesses.
he
What
caused
we've
more
gathered
damage than would
is
have happened.
That Mr. Forrester
It's his
did
duty as
answer the
emergency
call,
responder.
did respond and attempted to ascertain the situation.
So if I was there bleeding out and
despite
he
the
fucking
vehicle
over here
being
questioning,
pointed
taking
out,
way longer
was
than he should have to get
greeted with
there,
a
and I
very
died.
Chaotic situation that required him to
He's trained to
delegate
handle.
what duties he could do
He's
to the
trained to
situation
handle.
at hand, rather than trying to take on all duties. I do find that with all of this at hand, that Officer Forrester is found not liable for any damages presented, as no damages were discussed as to why 15K was owed to Mr. K. That said, Mr. Forrester could certainly use maybe some time with the deputy chief over there to further his career and to better his understanding as to how to deal with situations and scenes.
I didn't get you anything,
And
man.
maybe
That's
it is
unfortunate.
a simple
Suarez could have done better too, but
chaotic and no level of officers could have helped. Maybe it was a situation that a more trained officer could have perfectly helped. So unfortunately for the plaintiff, there will be no award of damages. However, for the defense, I would instruct the police to look into this matter and potentially offer additional training, as well as investigate if there is missing gaps in how officers are able to respond to 911 calls, the amount of officers on duty to respond to these claims, and find ways to fill the gaps to better help the populace, whether it be through additional recruitment, better training, whatever your determination comes out. That is my ruling. I will update it more detailed when I get a chance to write it. If there are any questions, I'll stay behind. But this is dismissed without prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor. I got a few questions in private.
Yep, certainly.